In today's video, we're gonna show how to set up Kubernetes Studio on your desktop. So the first thing that we need to do is to go to the Kubernetes Studio website and download the binary. To do that, we just need to click on the download alpha button and we will see all of the available binaries that we have. And we just need to choose the one that is appropriate for our operating system. In my case, I'm gonna choose macOS. Once you download it yourself, you just need to double click on the DMG. And this will show you an installation page. And the only thing that you need to do is to click on the icon and drag and drop the icon into the application folder. Okay. This is gonna copy the application to the application folder. Once that is done, we're just gonna go search for Kubernetes Studio and double click on the binary to open it for first time. macOS is gonna verify our binary and it's gonna ask us if we want to continue. We're just gonna click on open. This is gonna start Kubernetes Studio for first time, and Kubernetes Studio is gonna ask you to create an account. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna create an account. The only thing that we need to put is our mail, that in my case, Guillermo, K8Studio.io, and a password. Click on the checkbox to agree with the EULA and privacy policy, and click on sign up. We're gonna receive an activation email. We're gonna open our email, and in our email we have received an email with the activation code. Just gonna get the activation code, click on it, activate it, and now we're gonna be able to log in with our new account. Okay, so I'm gonna put my email, my password. Okay, I'm gonna sign in. So now we are logging into Kubernetes Studio, and the Kubernetes Studio workspace is gonna appear empty, and this is because there is not any cluster configuration config in our kubeconfig file. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use Kind and we're gonna create a new cluster. This is really easy. You just need to download Kind from the Kind website, install it, and use this command line to be able to create your first local cluster. Okay, that is Kind delete cluster and -- name and the name that you want. In this case, we're gonna call it demo. And here we delete it, but what we're gonna do is to create it. Okay. Okay. So this is it's gonna start creating the cluster, and we're just gonna need to wait a little bit till everything is set up. Okay. Now that it's set up, the only thing that we need to do is to refresh the workspace in Kubernetes Studio, and we will see our first cluster appearing. Okay. This is running locally and it's called Kind demo. Okay, so if you want to open your cluster, now the only thing that you need to do is to double click and open it. And the first thing that you will see is our deployment view, and you can now navigate to the grid view and to the node view to be able to interact with your cluster. But it may be happen that you don't want to use your kubeconf configuration, and you want to create your own cluster. And this is really easy to do. You just click on create, and if you have all of the authentication certificates that you need to be able to go to connect to a remote cluster, for example, you just need to use this form to be able to add the right information. We're gonna do our one, and we're gonna call it make cluster. This is we're gonna use a certificate authority data, and we're also gonna use certificate data. Okay, this cluster is also running locally in my machine. So what we're gonna do is just paste the different certificate. I'm also gonna put the host that, like you will see, is localhost with the port name. Okay, we also enter the certificate client data. Okay, and we also need the client key. So once this is config, by the way, we can make it a little bigger. We can save it, and we will see that I have another cluster config. If I double click, now I can enter this one and being able to interact again with the cluster. The good thing about it is that we don't do anything to your kubeconf, and we don't modify any configuration that you already have. We just add it to our own database of available clusters. Okay, and this is it. Thank you. And by the way, if you like our project and you like to support us, you can go to our GitHub page and give us a star. Okay,